Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me on this channel, Adults ESL Online Learning. I'm Dr. Hernández-Smit, and this video is about Agatha Christie's murder mystery titled Evil Under the Sun. In Evil Under the Sun, a woman found a dead woman on the North York moors. The victim had been strangled and identified as Alice Ruber. Hercule Poirot was asked to examine a diamond belonging to a millionaire, Sir Horace Blatt. Poirot identified it as a fake and assured that Sir Horace would have had given a real diamond to his mistress and that Arlena Stewart Marshall had returned a fake. Poirot agreed to meet Sir Horace at an exclusive island and confront her. The hotel was the former summer palace of the reigning king of Tyrrhenia and now owned by Daphne Castle. Sir Horace's former mistress was an actress on holiday with her husband, Kenneth. Arlena emotionally abused his daughter, Linda, and openly flirted with Patrick Redfern, who was married to Christine. Patrick was on the island only because Arlena had arranged it, and Kenneth turned to his old friend Daphne, who hated the way that Arlena treated both him and Linda. Arlena also caused financial trouble for Odell and Myra Gardner by walking out of a major play and refused to do another one. So Odell and Myra are big time play producers and had gotten a bad deal with Arlena. Also, writer Rex Brewster had already spent the royalties advanced to him for a tell-all biography of Arlena, but she refused to give him a release. She didn't want her past to be revealed because it wasn't because she had lots of scandals in her past. Early on that third morning, Arlena took a paddle boat to Ladder Bay, and Patrick and Myra went for a boat trip around the island and saw a body lying motionless on the beach. Patrick approached the body and recognized Arlena. He announced that she had been strangled, and Poirot must determine which of his 7 fellow guests was the murderer. Well, Daphne had heard Kenneth in his room typing at the time of the murder, and Christine was with Linda at Gull Cove and did not leave until 11:55 for a 12:30 tennis match. Sir Horace argued with Arlena about the diamond at Ladder Bay at 11:30, which was confirmed by his yacht crew and by Daphne. Arlena kept the diamond and promised an explanation that evening, and Poirot found the fake jewel nearby in a grotto. So when he found her dead body, he also found the fake jewel in that grotto, and he started to connect the clues. Patrick left at 11:30 with Myra, and seeing Sir Horace's yacht coming and hearing the noon cannon, Rex met Linda entering Gulf Cove at 12 o'clock and reported that a bottle flung from the top of a cliff nearby had nearly hit him. And he thought he was being a target or someone was trying to kill him. Then Odell was seen reading by Daphne and her staff, and he claimed low water pressure hindered his 12:15 wash before tennis, but nobody admitted to bathing at that time. So Poirot accused Christine and Patrick of the crime. Christine knocked out Arlena and hid her in the nearby grotto, and Patrick strangled the helpless Arlena later. Christine posed as Arlena with makeup to simulate a suntan, Arlena swimsuit, and a large red hat to be purposely misidentified by Patrick in Myra's presence. Um, because Myra was far away and she couldn't really see up close that this wasn't Arlena's body. It was really Christine. But Perot had smelled Arlena's perfume in the grotto, and Christina set Linda's watch 20 minutes fast. She suggested a swim cap to muffle the noon cannon and corrected the watch afterwards. She tossed out the lotion bottle. Arlena tossed out the, not Arlena, but Christine had tossed out the lotion bottle, almost hitting Rex, and bathed off her suntan, which caused the hotel's poor water system of pressure. Perot suspected that Patrick switched Sir Horace's jewel with a copy and that Patrick and Christine killed Arlena to protect the theft. The Redferns scoffed at the detective's accusations because they said he had no real evidence. Well, on leaving the hotel, Patrick paid by check and signing his name with the R in Redfern in a distinctive way that Perot recognized as the same way Felix Ruber, uh, husband of the Yorkshire Moor victim, signed the same way he signed his name. The hiker that found that body had been Christine, which established Patrick's alibi. Perot knew photos from the British police would show Patrick and Felix to be the same person, and Patrick had put a pipe in his mouth um, most of the time he was on the island, but he never lit it. And Perot emptied the pipe bowl to reveal the genuine diamond. He had been hiding the diamond in his pipe. Well, Patrick sucker punched Perot into unconsciousness. And the closing scene showed Daphne feeding Perot and informing him that the king was awarding him. Meanwhile, several members of Daphne's staff are shown holding the Redferns prisoner on the island's shuttle boat on the way to the mainland, while Blatt, Brewster, and the Gardners gleefully taunted the murderous couple with a champagne toast from Blatt's yacht. So let me know what you think and write it in the comment section. These are my questions after watching Evil Under the Sun, the 1981 version. Number 1, where do scammers get their ideas? These scammers have these elaborate plans and different characters that they portray themselves to be for whatever scam they're working on. And I'm curious, how long does it take for them to get these ideas? Because it just seems a waste. I mean, a waste of time. And I think it's a waste of time because it just leads, the consequences are, are pretty severe, going to jail or serving the death penalty, because they've been, well, in this case, in this make believe case, these scammers were killing their victims um, for their names or their money, or um, for whatever reason. And it's like, where do they get these ideas? Where do they get their ideas? And then number 2, how long does it take before a scammer is caught? Uh, these scammers, it seemed like it took maybe a year or less before they got caught. But was this their own? This their second crime, or was this the Redferns' second crime, or was this their second murder? Excuse me, because I'm sure they live a life of crime, but with murder. Um, and I have my theories, or I think that a lot of these scammers, it takes years, maybe decades before they're caught because they're so good at telling lies and their ideas are so um, detailed and intricate that no normal person would be thinking these devious or deception or thinking about deception in the same way or in this way. And I just think that like the depiction of Arlena and other um, women, talented women, powerful women in these stories are accurately portrayed. Sadly, I mean they're smart, they're independent, they're funny, they're good looking, and yet they pick the most like dumb, brutish men to be their partners, and they don't even like do background checks. I would think that a person in like Arlena or even in the other novels would do background checks, would hire a person like Perot or hire a private investigator to do a background check on these men who are scamming them. Hmm. Those are my ideas. I would love to know what you think about Evil Under the Sun. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to be informed when more videos like this are uploaded, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I hope you have a great day, and I appreciate you so much. Bye bye.